Well, not many days left until spring, and of course that conjures up the ideas of getting your home ready for the summer season. And on today's show, that's exactly what we're doing. We're looking at several items, from a swimming pool to beautiful deck furniture for your house. You got to stay with us. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show. Cabinet Works can give your kitchen that made-over look very quickly. Believe it or not, this is a resurfaced cabinets. We talked to Chris Morley about how long this process takes and what's the best route to go. You guys do a phenomenal job. And Cabinet Works does what?
We do cabinet refacing, new cabinets, countertops, and tile backsplashes for custom remodeling.
Yeah. Now this behind us is actually one of your refacing jobs.
It is, absolutely. This kitchen started as a white kitchen, actually. We changed some things around, added some cabinets for decorative purposes, and refaced it in this beautiful maple that you see before you.
So how long have you been in business? Who runs the company?
We're a family-owned business. We're Columbus's original cabinet refacing company, started in 1969. So we've been here a really, really long time.
Yeah, it's not a franchise or anything like that.
That's right. That's right. You get the absolute best customer service you can get anywhere.
How do you cost something like this out?
It depends on the customer's budget. We have doors that start from the low end to the high end. I mean, these doors are handmade maple doors, solid wood. We also have what we call RTF, or thermofoil doors, that are a little less expensive. So we can find a door that fits your budget and the look that you're going for.
Now, is there a situation where refacing just won't work, and if that situation arises, what do you do?
If you want to change the layout dramatically of your existing kitchen, then refacing is not a real good option for you. In that case, we can do new cabinets. That's why we offer it, and you can get that in a wide variety of colors and styles as well.
In this kitchen, you did some modifications, so it doesn't necessarily mean that a few modifications won't work with refacing, right?
Absolutely. We added these upper cabinets you see here. We moved the microwave to a built-in location. We added a pantry to where a desk area was. So we've made quite a few modifications in this kitchen.
Well, Chris, we're going to leave it there. Tell us how we get more information about Cabinet Works.
Give us a call at the office. The number is 614-294-4646. You can visit our website, cabinetworkskitchens.com, or come down to the Home and Garden Show and take a look at our booth. We're right across from the concession stand.
Stay up to date on the latest events and information by visiting onacolumbus.com. It's easy to catch up on previous episodes, guests, upcoming event info, and so much more. onacolumbus.com. Like many of us, homes need a makeover every now and then too. Adding a new splash of color with fresh paint can always make a house feel new and like home again. Tom Hodgson told us more about some of the services Color World House Painting offers their clients.
Color World House Painting, it's been in business since 1997. I started painting houses back in 1993. I was kind of working my way through school when I was at Ohio State. And we began this business by literally knocking on doors and getting things started and generating business that way. We've slowly grown into not only painting in Columbus, but in Cincinnati, Dayton, and our newest market in Louisville, Kentucky. We started painting interior and exterior, residential, commercial. Got into power washing over the years, and one of our latest things that we've been doing is installing gutters. So when people not only want to get the house painted, but we can remove all the existing gutters and downspouts on their house, paint all those areas in behind there, and then go ahead and install a new set of gutters once the house is painted, so they can get a kind of a top to bottom full refurbish of the exterior of their home and pick all the great new colors and everything. Well, some of the unique services that we offer for our clients is free color consultations. We do an entire complete computer estimation. So when we go out there, we give them a computerized estimate right on site, email you your quote in 2 or 3 days. We actually do the estimate right on site, right in front of them, be able to go over an entire estimate and then email them also a digital copy of everything. Yeah, we're really excited about the Home and Garden Show this year. We're in booth number 452. Definitely come by, visit us. Yeah, I think you can just get in touch with us at 614 588-1180, or they can even go to our website, which is, of course, www.colorworldhousepainting.com.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus.
Well, this wood dates back to the 1800s, and Mount Vernon Barn has found some unique ways to reclaim this wood and turn it into some beautiful homes and cabins. We talked to Doug Morgan about how they utilize this wood and some of the other products that they make. What you're basically doing is reclaiming wood from log cabins and old barns, right? And,
Yeah,
and what can you make out of something like that?
Exactly. Well, we try to keep the structures together as much as possible the way they originally were. We take them apart very carefully, mark every piece, knock or drill all the wood pegs out, repair them, power wash them, and then try to find new homes for them as luxury homes, great room additions, carriage houses, party barns. If you can dream it, we can make it.
That's pretty amazing. What is the date of some of this wood? How far does it date back?
Most of the barns that we harvest are pre-Civil War, and I think the oldest one we've done is about 1810, but they were all made by hand. The trees were cut down by hand. They were hewed by hand. That's why you see the axe marks in the timbers. And then they were erected by hand with the help of a lot of neighbors. We tell people they have a zero carbon footprint because they were built before the invention of the internal combustion engine. So it's very green to recycle an old barn or log cabin.
And this is some of that wood actually behind us, right?
Yeah, this is a barn that we took down near Stoutsville, which is down near Circleville. It was standing kind of forlornly out in the middle of a field, and we went out and rescued it and cleaned it up, and we're putting it up and turning it into a luxury cabin here at the Home and Garden Show.
We're going to leave it there, Doug. How do we get more information?
You can go to the website, which is www.mountVernonBarn.com. All my contact information is there. Feel free to Facebook us. We're local. We're right up in Mount Vernon. Actually, my wife and I grew up and still live in Clintonville. So you probably see us around at the farmer's market or something.
Okay. Fantastic, Doug. Thanks so much for being on the show. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Now you have 3 chances to watch Out and About Columbus every week. In addition to our weekly airing on ABC 6 at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, you can find us on My Network TV channel 6.2. Visit onacolumbus.com to see a list of upcoming air dates and times. Specializing in windows, doors, siding, and sunrooms, Champion offers some of the best products for your home, both indoors and out. Michael spoke with us about why he believes Champion is the best fit for you and your home improvement project.
Champion's a factory direct company, started in 1953 in Cincinnati. We've been putting windows in for over 60 years in this area. We now have 65 offices nationwide, and we install our own windows. And so we're able to start with a higher quality window because we don't have to pass it off to a distributor. We don't have to pass it off to some other company. We don't sell, direct to the public. We do it ourselves. So, that really gives us an advantage to install a higher quality window at a factory direct price. Well, there's many reasons people want to, change out their windows, upgrade their home. Sometimes it's aesthetics. Sometimes it's functionality. Of course, in today's economy, most people are looking to save money. So energy becomes a huge, huge item for these people. Air infiltration, just feeling cold drafts, things like that. But what they don't realize is that, you're really only going to save money energy-wise if you do 3 things. Fix your furnace, put some insulation up in your attic, and lastly, of course, is windows. Any of those 3 is going to save you a lot of money. Of course, we focus on the windows. Being a factory direct company, providing energy efficient windows, something that we do very well. So stopping that air from coming in, stopping the cold air from getting in, keeping the hot air inside, something that people really look at. Sunrooms kind of took a dive with the economy over the last 5 years, but they made a huge comeback. One of the big things that really cost us in business over the last 5 years was financing really changed. People were taking out second mortgages, things like that. Well, now the price of the patio rooms themselves have actually stayed the same, but now financing is available, so it's made it more affordable. People can find a way to add value to their home, and so it becomes a lifestyle change. It also becomes something where they can actually retain the value of their home or actually increase the value of their home because a lot of people are choosing to stay in their home, and that space really adds to the value. They could call us direct, here at the store, which is the 614 841-1616, or online. You can schedule an appointment. It's a free in-home estimate. We'll come out to your home and we'll size things up for you and tell you what it would cost to get involved. And you can do that at www.getchampion.com.
Do you enjoy the local music scene? Then visit the featured music page on onacolumbus.com for interviews and information on some of Columbus's best musical acts. One of the best ways to enjoy the outdoors is to take a dip in a beautiful and relaxing pool. Mega Pool Warehouse in Westerville is your source for gorgeous and surprisingly affordable in-ground swimming pools. Stephen Gold told us how you can enjoy your own oasis with Mega Pool Warehouse.
My late father, was in the pool business in upstate New York. Began in 1967. We were very blessed. The business grew from a wood fabrication plant to over 50 franchises nationwide. We do strictly in-ground pools at Mega Pool. There's about 4 or 5 different ways to build an in-ground pool. And based on about 30 years of knowledge and really loving it, Ohio has certain weather conditions, as we've known from this past winter. We have warm weather, cold weather. The in-ground pools that I choose, like mine, is a steel sectional wall pool using a vinyl liner behind it for strength purposes, and also you have more freedom for shape or depth. You can do a lot. Other types of pools, you can't do those things. Fiberglass, different types of cement called shotcrete or gunite, vinyl liner using a steel wall, sectional wall pool they call it, or composite walls. I prefer to use steel wall vinyl liner for a lot of reasons. It suits the state of Ohio with the weather. Maintenance, it's a great pool to build, good bang for the buck. For years, me and my friendly competitors that I see around here built very great basic in-ground pools. My neighbors across the street, I built both of their swimming pools, and that is our bread and butter. So for the last couple of years, we've been going way out there, real Beverly Hills stuff, if you will. So we put on really neat features. We look at the customer's vision. If they want a basic pool that they can just cool off in, that's great. Or if they just want to show off, that's great too. Megapoolwarehouse.com. That's our website. Our phone number is 614-890-5288.
For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONACBus or twitter.com/ONACBus. Well, Fiesel has long been known for quality roofing, but they also do several other things. We had an opportunity to sit down with Ross Appledorn and learn more about the technology and quality that you're going to find at Fiesel Roofing. I've had a long association with Fiesel Roofing, so I'm not going to hide that. That's an absolute fact. Yep. You guys have always seemed to be on the leading edge of technology. Talk to us a little bit about what that means.
Sure, appreciate that. Yeah, actually, we've invested a ton of time, effort, money into technology. So our mission is really simple: to provide the best customer experience that we possibly can. So we've invested in technology with keeping that in mind, that we want the technology to improve our customer experience. So for example, a customer can go to FieselLink.com and they can schedule their appointment right there on our website. They can find a time that's convenient for them, schedule it right there on the website. Additionally, we have a really cool visualizer tool on our website. So anybody who's in the business for roof, siding, any of those types of services can go right to our website, FieselLink.com. They can actually upload a photo of their own home and then go in there and put different finishes on it to see what it would look like with different types of roofing, different types of siding, etc.
From the time that I've known of Fiesel Roofing, you guys have basically been a roofing company, but that's all changed now, hasn't it?
Sure. So actually, we've been in business since 1988, and we're definitely known as a roofing company, which of course we are. But really, since the 90s, we've been a leader in vinyl siding, for example. We do a tremendous amount of replacement windows, masonry services. But as you said, we're primarily known as a roofing company, but really we are an expert in many of those, pretty much anything on the exterior of the home.
Well, the big show's in town. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So yeah, we're participating in the Home and Garden Show, obviously, and we're actually running a show special. So anybody who signs up for a free 17-point inspection at the show, who ends up buying a roof with us, us, we're going to throw in free 6-inch gutters on the whole home. If they already have good gutters, we're going to throw in Alcoa Leaf Relief gutter protection system.
Well, I guess we're going to leave it there, but how do we get more information?
FieselInc.com and 614 Quality.
Well, the Hilton Columbus Easton is getting ready to turn 15 years old this summer, and some exciting changes and renovations going on here. We had an opportunity to talk to Carrie Richards about that. You guys are going through some very exciting renovations right now of the property. Tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
We are thrilled. We are in the process of renovating all of our guest rooms. Right now we have 73 rooms out of order, and we're basically gutting the whole room and starting from scratch. We're adding walk-in showers in the bathrooms, all new electric in the bedrooms, scraping ceilings. We're actually even changing hardware on the guest drawers, faucets in the sinks. Really, anything you can touch is going to be brand new. We're really excited.
How long has Hilton been here? This is like 15 years?
This summer is 15 years for us. It's amazing.
The time just really flies here.
It does. It sure does.
Well, what do you think makes Hilton one of the best hotels in Columbus?
I think this particular hotel, it's all about the connection with the guest, providing the best experience. Our location is top notch. You just walk out and you have the Easton experience. You can get downtown, the airport. It's just really easy to get around. But most importantly, it's the guest feedback, the guest experience. We just recently were recognized in the U.S. News and World Report. They did a survey of 2,500 hotels, Canada, U.S., Mexico, and the Caribbean. And we were in the top 10% of all of those hotels. There were only 22 Hiltons that were recognized, and we were one of them.
Well, I know you guys are great community partners as well, so let's talk a little bit about that.
We really do a lot with Mifflin High School. Mifflin is located about 2 miles from our property. You know, we have a lot of team members that are from this area. And a number of years ago, we decided that we wanted to really commit to one partner. So we work with Mifflin High School and actually go there on a regular basis. And last week, we met with students and talked about their report cards. Some of the students need to have an outside person just to mentor them and to be a positive role model.
Where to get more information about Hilton Columbus Easton?
You can go to our website, www.hiltoncolumbus.com is probably the best place to go, but just call us. We're a phone call away.
Stay up to date on the latest events and information by visiting onacolumbus.com. It's easy to catch up on previous episodes, guests, upcoming event info, and so much more. onacolumbus.com.
Well, from a bathroom remodel to major construction like we have here, Hamilton Remodeling and Builders is who you want to contact. We had an opportunity to sit down with Brian Hamilton and Sean Golton to learn more. Let's talk a little bit about what separates you from other contractors.
Well, Mike, we think one of the major things that separates us from other contractors in the area and other contractors that we've even worked with is the fact that 95% of what we do is done in-house. We don't subcontract out a lot. We like to work with the customer from the design aspect all the way through production, all the way through the finished product. Yeah. And that really sets us apart. A lot of times other companies will bring in other companies to kind of fill in the gaps, and we're proud to say that we don't have to do that.
So what's one of the questions you hear most often from customers?
Besides from how much is this going to cost?
I imagine that's a key question.
That's a key question we hear quite a bit. The major question that we typically hear is, what is the feasibility of this? Can this actually be done? And if you look around you, I would say 9 times out of 10, it can be done. Now, then that's when we get to that cost question. Sure. But we're proud. We have so many years of experience on staff that we're happy to say that there's not a whole lot that we cannot do.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the hardest projects. I mean, we're in this I know one day this is going to be a beautiful condominium, but there's a lot of framing here right now, a lot of old walls.
That's correct. This is actually, we're standing inside of an old firehouse, and we're turning into 4 condos. And the reason why this is probably the most difficult project we've ever done was because we had to jack the building up about 6 inches because it was settling too bad. It's taken a lot of work, a lot of time. We've done projects from additions, cutting off half of the house and adding another half of the house back on. So there's so many projects out there that would really classify as a difficult project, but I would say this one was probably the most difficult we've done so far.
So you'll do about any size project, right, Brian?
Yeah, we do. We do from as small as bathroom remodels, and we go all the way up to a project like this. We even do commercial work and churches too. We also focus on churches.
How do we get more information? How do we contact you?
You can go on our website at hamiltongrp-ohio.com or give us a call on the phone at 614-586-8995.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. With over 60 years of experience, McAtee is your full-service residential and commercial plumbing, heating, cooling, and geothermal company. We spoke with Chris Haynes, who told us all about what makes McAtee special and dependable.
McAtee is a full-service plumbing, heating, and air conditioning company. We offer everything from excavations to in-home plumbing services to drain cleaning services, and again, full-service heating, air conditioning. So we can do everything from repair your sewer line in your yard to fix a faucet to replace your furnace or air conditioner. We cover all of Central Ohio within about a 50-mile radius, as well as we have an office in Clarksburg, West Virginia, covering all of North Central West Virginia up into Morgantown, Fairmont, and those areas. The best about us is we're specialists in the whole gamut, all plumbing, whether it's water heaters, faucets, drain lines, rehabs, new builds, commercial, residential. We are full service. We can handle all of it, and all of our employees are qualified. Service agreements are very effective. They can prevent a lot of potential problems, and McAtee has a program right now where we're offering all customers a 1-year service agreement on their heating and air conditioning system, where we come out twice a year, inspect the system, make sure everything's operating the way it should, and prevent potential problems or future problems. Unlike a lot of our competitors, McAtee, our employees are not commission-based. So our employees are going to come out, they're going to give you an upfront price for what needs repaired, and only what needs repaired. They may make suggestions for upgrades or things of that nature, but you're gonna get an honest, professional opinion of exactly what needs done to fix the problem and prevent it in the future. They can call us at 614-252-9400. They can get us on the web at www.McAteeLLC.com, or they can find us on Facebook at McAtee Plumbing.
You know, fundraising doesn't have to be boring or difficult. In fact, it can be as simple as chips and salsa. Jose Madrid Salsa offers a wide variety of handmade award-winning salsas and plenty of opportunities for fundraising and charity. We spoke with Michael about his long-standing traditions and delicious salsas.
Well, first of all, I started a restaurant in Zanesville called Zach's in downtown Zanesville in 1977. And after about 12, 13, 14 years, we became real popular and people started asking for our salsa that we had in the restaurant. We put it in styrofoam cups, and I thought, boy, this looks like an opportunity here. And actually, my family was in the grocery store business, and I knew a lot of people in the grocery industry, and I decided to start canning the salsa. Well, first of all, we're one of the grandfathers of the salsa industry right now. We've been in business for 26 years. We've seen a lot of people come and go, but we think we have a really stable product and a really good product. But in the beginning, I say we sold to a lot of distributors and a lot of stores and so on and so forth. And in recent years, we've been more into direct sales, and we've been more into fundraising. So we've been fundraising for about 12 years now. So we started out with about 6 salsas in 1989, and then it grew. We moved to the North Market in about 1997, and we had about 12 salsas then, and eventually over the years we probably added a salsa or two about every year. 24 now. One of our most famous salsas is the raspberry salsa, and everybody would laugh about that, but the raspberry salsa won best salsa in the United States in 2004 in Texas at a salsa convention like shootout. I'm really pleased to have a product that's pure and clean and all natural and so on and so forth. I'm happy to sell what I call a healthy product. Well, we have a website, josemadridsalsa.com, or they can call us, and those information is on the website also.
Now you have 3 chances to watch Out and About Columbus every week. In addition to our weekly airing on ABC 6 at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, you can find us on My Network TV channel 6.2. Visit onacolumbus.com to see a list of upcoming air dates and times.
Well, Dave's Amish Furniture in Marysville has a whole line of furniture that can even be customized and in several colors. We had an opportunity to talk to David Heiser about his products here at Dave's Amish Furniture. Well, tell me a little bit about Dave's Amish Furniture. How did this get started?
Several people in the area needed pieces of furniture, and they asked me where they could obtain them, and I knew where they could get them, and it just started to blossom from one piece, and then we're doing about full time now. So
well, there's nothing like Amish quality when it comes to furniture, and this is all beautifully handcrafted furniture. Now, I noticed that some of this is made out of more like a plastic.
Yes, we use a number 2 recycled plastic, and that withstands the weather and the color. A lot of people ask about the color. The pigment goes all the way through, so it has little to no fading.
Dave, you do customization of some of this furniture, is that correct?
For tall people especially, we can raise the furniture, most of it, from 2 to 4 inches. In some cases, we have raised it high as 6.
Wow. And it makes it easier for those taller people, right?
Yes, they're much easier to get out of, and they appreciate that. Yeah. Because when we sell them a piece, we want them to enjoy it. We want them to enjoy it for years to come. And I think it's necessary for like older people. As we get older, we buy it. But when we get older, we don't realize we don't get out, move as easy, so we need to be able to get out of it. So I think what we do offers a great benefit to a lot of people.
So how do we get a hold of you, David?
We'll be at the Home and Garden Show this Saturday through the 22nd. You can call me on my phone, or you can go to my website at davesamishfurniture.com.
Fantastic. David, great line of furniture. Good having you on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do you enjoy the local music scene? Then visit the featured music page on onacolumbus.com for interviews and information on some of Columbus's best musical acts.
Well, you know the smartphone is being utilized for about everything today, but did you know it could even control hearing aids? We talked to Greg Van Horsen at Absolute Hearing Solutions to learn more about this great new technology. I see people using smartphones, and they're actually controlling hearing aids with those. What's the technology behind that?
Well, technology behind that, mainly the iPhone, is kind of driven that because there's an antenna in the iPhone, and so they're able to actually pair an iPhone directly to the hearing aid, and that's a huge innovation where we couldn't do that before.
And what's the benefit to that? What's going to happen?
Well, the benefit of that is it's like your own remote control. Now you can actually go a step further with changing the hearing aid. You can change directionality, but you can also actually have a little pad where you can control loud sounds, soft sounds, medium sounds, and you can actually move this little dial around, and what it will do is actually zero in and, okay, I like that sound at McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Well, you can even set it where as soon as you pull up to that one McDonald's, all of a sudden now the GPS kicks in, and then all of a sudden that memory will change automatically in that when you pull up to McDonald's.
You're at a lot of events around town, and one of the things that we've talked about a lot on this show is about how much you can save money, because you actually were a distributor. You kind of know the background. But why do you go to these shows?
Well, actually, this weekend we're going to be at the Home and Garden Show down at the fairgrounds, and we meet a lot of people down there that just mainly they have questions. Either their grandfather needs help, somebody needs help while they're walking by, and they can actually look at hearing aids. They realize actually how small some of these actually are nowadays, and we're typically wearing something, and they're just very, very surprised because they're used to their grandfather's hearing aid, where it was very, very large, whistled, and they always took it out whenever they were at a function because they couldn't hear. Yeah. And a lot of it, we just give information of what we have and talk to them, and people do travel into the Home and Garden Show. So we have people that come in all the way from Coshocton to Portsmouth from those shows, and it's worth the drive to come see us, because where our price points are in the same exact hearing aid, it's worth the drive.
Okay, Greg, how do we get more information if we don't make it to the Home and Garden Show?
You can give us on our new website that's just rolled out this week here at absolutehearingsolutions.com.